Garland, Senator Brewster, Senator Tidings, members of the congressional delegation, members of the faculty of Johns Hopkins, student body, my fellow Americans. Last week, 17 nations sent their views to some 24 countries having an interest in Southeast Asia. We are joining those 17 countries and stating our American policy tonight, which we believe will contribute toward peace in this area of the world. I have come here to review once again with my own people the views of the American government. Tonight, Americans and Asians are dying for a world where each people may choose its own path to change. This is the principle for which our ancestors fought in the valleys of Pennsylvania. It is a principle for which our sons fight tonight in the jungles of Vietnam. Vietnam is far away from this quiet campus. We have no territory there, nor do we seek any. The war is dirty and brutal and difficult. And some 400 young men, born into an America that's bursting with opportunity and promise, have ended their lives on Vietnam's steaming soil. Why must we take this painful road? Why must this nation hazard its ease and its interest and its power for the sake of a people so far away? We fight because we must fight if we are to live in a world where every country can shape its own destiny, and only in such a world will our own freedom be finally secure. This kind of a world will never be built by bombs or bullets. Yet the infirmities of man are such that force must often precede reason, and the waste of war the works of peace. We wish that this were not so, but we must deal with the world as it is, if it is ever to be as we wish. The first step is for the countries of Southeast Asia to associate themselves in a greatly expanded cooperative effort for development. We would hope that North Vietnam would take its place in the common effort just as soon as peaceful cooperation is possible. The United Nations is already actively engaged in development in this area, and as far back in 1961, I conferred with our authorities in Vietnam in connection with their work there. And I would hope tonight that the Secretary General of the United Nations could use the prestige of his great office and his deep knowledge of Asia to initiate as soon as possible with the countries of that area a plan for cooperation in increased development. For our part, I will ask the Congress to join in a $1 billion American investment in this effort as soon as it is underway. This generation of the world must choose: destroy or build, kill or aid, hate or understand. We can do all these things on a scale that's never dreamed of before. Well, we will choose life. And so doing, we will prevail over the enemies within man and over the natural enemies of all mankind.